Anyway, there's more suggestion that Squirps is bad news. And here is more again, because nobody believes that there's an area called the Woe Zone. I assumed when I saw the graphic that that was gas or something, but it's apparently just like his stomach rumbling. Wrong. Whoops. Come on, Rebecca. No, I need that. Get back here! There Somehow they're painting big X's in space. There isn't really any kind of compelling logic to any of this stuff. Like, just randomly the key for the gates is squish the squid in there, and randomly the sign that there is a gate there is just a floating red X in space. Some of the charm has definitely gone out of the writing relative to Thousand Year Door. Anyway, here's a gate with 2 holes for squirps, and we only have 1 squirp. So we can put squirps in there, but he's too hungry or something, and he's not going to come out until we feed him. So we need to go and get some squirps food. And that sign gives the hint that he likes something that begins with ch and ends with ollet. Which, one guess. And there are loads of gates that we don't need to go through here, which I'm skipping because I'll get lost. The only gate we need to care about is this one. Because here, conveniently, is a shop. A shop that has been established just in the middle of deep space for no reason. Working the wrong way here? No, I can't have done. Is that the hole I'm looking for? I think so. Yes, it is good. Something that starts with cho and ends with lut. Anyway, Squirps tries to be snobbish, but you can't resist chocolate. and for some reason it causes squirts to split in two. I don't really understand the logic here. It's almost kind of adventure gamey. Also, it's nearly impossible to get through these gates without... because they spawn you in at the bottom, you naturally want to move to the middle of the screen. I think you are supposed to get lost in the space section, because otherwise this chapter is very, very short. But we've arrived at the Woe Zone. This area is also something of a disastrous maze, but hopefully I'm not going to take too many wrong turns. That was a wrong turn. I don't want to be in this area yet, because where I actually want to be is in that door up there. In a way, I'm surprised it's taken the game so long to get to this potential gimmick. Always have to be very careful to get that, because it's quite a lot of coins. Missed. Of course, we can't actually get out of here without flipping again. Get back here! Now, one advantage of this area is that you can actually see Let's see what my mystery box has in it. That was not very effective. Although I don't know, it might not regain full health because I'm not changing what room I'm in. all the controls are 100% reversed, by the way. And we don't want to go in that door because so I'm currently holding vertically up on the D-pad. The speed of those things makes it very, very difficult to get anywhere with them. Come on! There we go. But this area... I mean, this area is interesting, but I think it does everything it does twice. It ends up feeling quite flat. Problem is that I don't really want to do any healing at this point because there's two big heals coming up. So I'm just going to take it easy for a bit. One effect of being on the walls is that you get much less, you can see much less far ahead of yourself. Which obviously, in a situation like this, is kind of critical. Oh my... There we go. There's never really quite enough perspective. Oh, come on. In the 3D sections, there's never really quite enough vertical perspective, so you can't really see over Mario, which makes his positioning very difficult to read. But there's two places where the second door, the harder one to find, had the key for the first, more obvious door, which, you know, it's a trope, but in an environment like this, you feel like they ought to be able to do something else besides just hide doors, especially since one isn't hidden in 3D or anything, it's just off screen. Now these guys are gonna kick my ass. And here again, we don't want to go through that door first. Go through this one. Because here... Bam. And there's no short way for us to get back to that door. They could have been. They could have put a rotator block. But we have to go all the way around the room again. And it just feels like, you know, just a tiny bit more thought would have made this so much more polished. It would have been shorter, and maybe that's something they wanted to avoid, but... I was hoping there to level up again, but I've clearly been too generous to the various monsters. Anyway, meet Totally Not Shadow Luigi. Ah, dang it. He got away. No. Okay, I need to eat some food. No healing. There we go. It is possible, if you get good luck with his AI, to just completely stun lock. But the fact that he heals is a nod to RPGs. And also that he powers up and has a second phase, but... Then we go into... Oh! Ah, it's so... There's so much inertia. There we go. It should be noted that Brobot's appearance is the first time we've actually seen a paper type effect with this kind of backdrop tearing. But we beat Shadow Luigi, Mr. L. And now we can find the truth about Squibs. His mother is a giant statue. Or, this is a giant statue of his mother. She's presumably dead. And what was suspicious about him is that he's a prince in hiding. I like the little dance that all the pixels do. I can't tell whether this is supposed to be Squibs dying or not. He just kind of vanishes from the story.